This week, the Gas Plants Committee, Justice Committee, has the opportunity to sit on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning. We have requested that the former government House Leader and the former transition chair to Premier Wynne testify. Monique Smith, however, is unwilling to do that, and we are experiencing very much difficulty trying to have her into the committee.
Order.
Let me be very clear. Let me be very clear. The former government House Leader would have known about Peter Fife's contract with the Liberal Caucus Bureau, and Peter Wallace said and testified under oath that Monique Smith, as the transition team chair, would have known about the gas plant emails and passwords. So, given that she is a crucial piece of the gas plant puzzle, will you compel Monique Smith to testify? You've got her appointed to a government job. Bring her back to Ontario and have
Things, order. The member from Cambridge will come to order. Before we proceed, it's always helpful to address your questions to the Speaker. Deputy Premier.
House Leader.
The member from Prince Edward Hastings will come to order. Government House Leader.
Speaker, the honourable member is wrong. Ms. Smith was asked to appear in front of the committee. She has agreed to appear in front of the committee. She has given several dates to the clerk, and I am advised, in fact, that she's able to attend the week of May 5th or May 12th. Have been two timelines that she has been given. I think members would appreciate that Ms. Smith is actually located in Washington, D.C. and has to make travel arrangements. And, Mr. Speaker, I would remind the honourable member that we asked the Leader of the Opposition to appear in front of the committee. It went on for week after week after week after week, and he's in the same building, Mr. Speaker. And when it comes to the Conservative candidates, Mr. Speaker.
The Minister from Rural Affairs is not being helpful. The member from Leeds-Grenville is not helpful. The member from Kitchener-Conestoga is not helpful. And the member from Chatham-Kent-Essex is not helpful. You just did. Carry on.
Speaker, when it comes to the Conservative candidates, the same ones that said elect us and we'll get rid of the gas plant, Mr. Speaker, we're still waiting on them. In fact, we've asked one of them, Mr. Speaker, over 16 times to appear.
Supplementary.
Well, I would like to remind the government House Leader it is his party under an OPP investigation, not mine. It was their former House Leader and their former transition team chair that was responsible for dealing with the gas plant scandal during a certain period of time, not the Leader of the official opposition. And it is his party that sent Monique Smith to Washington during the OPP investigation and the search and seizure warrant, where she is outside the Speaker's jurisdiction for a Speaker's warrant. I ask him again. We are sitting this week. Monique Smith is key and pivotal to getting the answers that the committee needs in order to complete its work. Will you compel her on her government job to come back to Ontario this week and appear before the committee on Thursday morning? Yes or no?
Thank you. Government House Leader.
Again, Mr. Speaker, the honourable member is wrong.
That'll just be the end of it. You asked the question, listen to the answer. The Minister of Aboriginal Affairs is not helpful. The member from Renfrew, Nipissing, Pembroke, second time. Carry on.
Mr. Speaker, the honourable member is wrong. She did not recant. She stood up and said Ms. Smith will not appear in front of the committee. She will appear in front of the committee. She is travelling related to her job, a very important job, Mr. Speaker, and she is given a series of dates over the next several weeks. In fact, when she will appear in front of the committee. Where she is also wrong, Mr. Speaker, is when she notes Peter Wallace in his testimony. In fact, what Mr. Wallace said is that he did not brief the transition team on this matter, Mr. Speaker. So 2 strikes, Mr. Speaker, and I think she's out. But again, Mr. Speaker, we are looking for the PC candidates to come forward, Mr. Speaker. We are looking for them to explain their policy analysis and their costing.
Thank you. New question? The member from London West.